Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Linnetta,
And I'm Patrick.
and we are co-founders of
Vertical
Vertical
Connections,
Connections
Inc.
Inc. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hello, quite a morning it's been. I tell you, we're just learning and growing, talking about service. And within that, we were talking about school and just the fact that there are going to be things that we go through that there is no syllabus for.
Mm.
And being teachers that are individuals that were teachers
We'll always be teachers, darling.
in the public school system,
All right.
I feel like the hardest thing for some of us is just to admit that we don't know.
Mm. And sometimes we're put in that situation, especially as teachers, as you are teachers, so you should know
Oh,
everything.
right? Definitely. And I think it's ironic that as adults, we forget that so many times in our classrooms, as when we were teaching, we would always think that, we are addressing all of the students and all of the students are learning, which is wishful thinking. But, we also are believing that if they have a question, they're going to ask us.
Mm.
And as we grew with our experience in the classroom and just watching students and learning from them, we've learned that not everybody enjoys or feels comfortable with asking questions.
Yes, and that could be for many different reasons. And to find that out sometimes is crucial. You
Oh,
don't know what has happened in their past or why they feel the way they
mm-hmm.
do, but to find a way to still communicate, even if it's a one-on-one,
It is.
questions. I know that when
Mm-hmm.
we're in like big groups
Mm-hmm.
and people ask different questions, or people say, "Oh, I'll ask you later," and I'm like, "No, really, ask your question because somebody else has that question."
And they just don't aren't comfortable with sharing it.
Hmm.
So you're right. Definitely. That is a good point.
Ask those questions.
Mm-hmm.
Learn, find out so that you can share with others.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we can grow our skills.
Hmm.
And with those skills, we can then do things like this and share with you some of the snafus that we've ran into while starting our new corporation and being new to this entrepreneurship, so to
Hmm.
speak. And I just think that by doing that, we're going to go out and find individuals that have greater resources than what we have, that are willing to share those resources. And then we grow within those resources so that we have a greater pool to share with everyone else.
And it's been awesome to see God working in this, bringing us, sending us to different individuals that are highly skilled. So
Hmm.
this has been an excellent journey. Looking forward to more.
Yes. And I just think as long as we continue to be willing to learn and willing to grow in the positions that we're in, we never know what those new positions might be that even come from this.
That reminds me, my son, our son, excuse me, went to a job interview and he was kind of
Hmm.
disappointed because he was like, oh, there was this question they asked and I just didn't
Oh,
know. And
yeah.
so I just shared with him that I hope you didn't keep rambling on to try to share your how much words you can speak. Just be honest and say, you know what? I don't know the answer to that, but I would be open to learn so that
Hmm.
I can be valuable here in your facility.
Right. And then by being open to that and almost to a sense of being vulnerable is okay,
Hmm.
because sometimes individuals that are doing the hiring want to be able to share with somebody that is willing to be, so to speak, a sponge
Hmm.
and learn and grasp what the corporation, what that business is about,
Yes.
and then also glean from what that individual has to share with you, because there are so many owners that would love to be mentors.
There are.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and with that, unfortunately, there are some that aren't. They just
Mm.
want you to know everything so they
Yeah.
can just sit back and do nothing.
Secret sauce.
Oh,
Special recipe.
oh yeah. Oh,
We all hear about those. And yet we worry about the fact that, I shouldn't say worry, But it is something where it would be nice if they shared so we could continue to share with others.
Yes, 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 yes. Now I
Hmm.
get what you're
You see where
saying.
I'm going with that? Hmm.
Recipes, you know. Okay, so my mom, she has a fabulous cobbler recipe,
Hmm.
right? That she got from her
Absolutely.
mom. She shared it with me, and no matter what I do to prepare that recipe, it
Hmm.
just doesn't turn out like hers. So keeping that secret
Hmm.
is not what. Why do we do that? Oh, this is a family recipe. We're not going to share it. We're not going to share it. Share your knowledge. Doesn't mean somebody's going to duplicate it, and even if they do duplicate it, more power to them.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
help others to grow.
But when we look at our business, as we were growing and needing to do some things within our business, we found out that we needed to reach out to resources. And in the world we live in, which is fee-based, it seems like the sales pitch so many times was fantastic. I mean, we would hear from individuals who would say, "We are going to hold your hand.
And walk you through.
We'll make sure that you do things the right way." So then, like when we were continuing on through the courtship and the hand holding, after the paperwork was signed, lo and behold,
Up, and the money was given.
oh, true, true, poof, it was gone like a fart in a windstorm. Not gonna lie, couldn't find somebody.
Right.
It was brutal.
Ghosts. Emails, no response. Ring, no answer. Left messages.
But sometimes, eventually they would, and then they would say, "Oh, we'll refer you to someone else." That was also fee-based. And we had no intention whatsoever of getting involved with another fee-based individual, and yet we were looking for those answers that we needed to continue. So I guess our thing is that we've learned to be resilient,
Yes,
endure through some trying times.
absolutely. And know that there's going to be more.
Absolutely. And we've learned a few things as far as what to watch for, look for, and to avoid. But also when someone is actually telling us the truth and being honest. We've talked about that in the past and how important that was. And this is primarily the reason why we had that focus, in the sense of we know how it feels to have somebody tell us one thing, come up with something like a generic template, fill in our name where it says name goes here, and then just plug that out after they said that this was going to be a personal relationship we were going to have with them, and that they were going to make sure that this was going to be for the best of our future.
Through it all, God is still looking out for us, and we're learning. So, learning is a big, big, big essential key for this.
Yeah.
Learning, applying, and sharing with others so we can move forward.
Right. So I just feel like if one thing we want to make sure you do is, as you're going out, as you're seeking those individuals who you need to help you grow, to utilize all of your resources, and remember to never give up.
Absolutely.
Never stop pursuing what is yours, which has already been ordained by God, and just make sure that you go and capture that and take it back.
Be defeated or be the one to defeat.
Absolutely.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Let's
go.
See you next time.
Bye.